From California State University, San Bernardino, it's Local Matters.
A new census office and graphic novels. Hello, I'm Yahaira Hernandez, and welcome to Local Matters, featuring stories from across the Inland Empire.
And I'm Angelique, Santiago. The U.S. Census Office is gearing up. Reporter Abraham Pena takes us to the grand opening ceremony.
I'm standing at the grand opening of the new census office in San Bernardino, where the ceremony is about to take place. Let's look at the significance of the census.
The census is very important because when we're counting people where they live, federal funding, districting, our representation in Congress, all stems from the numbers that are developed through our count. When people are planning for hospitals, schools, roads, bridges, the population centers are all taken into consideration. So where people live and their access to mass transportation is largely developed from the statistical information that we gather from the census. Also the placement of hospitals and schools, fire stations, libraries, and things of that nature, which are very important to our community. Our goal is to count every person that's living in the United States on Census Day, which is April 1st, 2010. That's the goal. And it's going to be a challenge, but we're up for it.
We want to make sure that every individual understands, first of all, the importance of the census in our daily lives, the fact that answering the 2010 census will be very, very simple, and also the fact that all information that we collect is kept strictly confidential.
The census is very important to this country. It determines where our money should go. So let's all collaborate. For Local Matters, I'm Abraham Pena.
Comics and graphic arts have huge fans. Reporter Darrin Johnson explains the phenomenon.
Depending on what kind of collector you are, comic book collecting could be expensive or cheap. Here's why.
The comic book industry has actually been flourishing a lot. I mean, President Obama just took office and he's a comic book fan, and that really spiked Marvel sales because he was featured on the cover of an Amazing Spider-Man issue. Really, right now, the biggest stuff was Final Crisis, just because it was the reinventing of the whole DC universe. And Old Man Logan's been really big lately, too. The priciest book overall would have to be like an older Golden Age, like first appearance of a major character like Spider-Man or Superman in great condition, and that's pretty much just because back in the day, no one knew to keep them safe, keep them boarded up or in plastic, so it's so rare that you'd find an old book in such great condition. Free Comic Book Day is just a great opportunity to get new readers to try something they might not normally pick up off the shelf for $2.99. And it's great to get kids in here because they always want free stuff. And it could give them a little exposure to something they might not normally check out, and comic books have always been a great way to get kids reading. They always get good books. They might not actually be real current. They might be, a year or so old, but they're still usually single, first issues of books. Like All-Star Superman came out several years ago, but it was in our last Free Comic Book Day, and that was a great book that people might have missed out on.
Comic collecting doesn't have to be expensive. If you know how to shop right, you can save money. For Local Matters, I'm Darrin Johnson.
Well, that's all we have for now. I'm Angelique, Santiago.
And I'm Yahaira Hernandez. Join us next time for more local stories that matter.
CSUSB's impact on the region continues to accelerate. More than 60,000 alumni call the university alma mater. The university itself generates more than $500 million in annual spending in California and supports more than 10,000 jobs in the local region. For every dollar spent on education through Cal State, nearly $5 of economic activity is generated in the community.
Howdy, neighbor. It's Charter, your friendly neighborhood cable company, delivering big savings on cable, internet, and phone service right to your door. Get Charter Digital Cable with On Demand for access to amazing shows and movies on your schedule. Reliable high-speed internet up to 2 times faster than DSL and 50 times faster than dial-up. And unlimited calling plus 10 popular features, all for one super low price. We're right in your neighborhood and ready to install. Call Charter today.